Congressional correspondent Julie Tsirkin joins us now from Capitol Hill. So, Julie, as we were just talking about, with both chambers of Congress in Republican hands, Trump has a clear path now to fast-tracking legislation without needing Democratic support. He doesn't appear, though, to have a lot of wiggle room numbers-wise. Talk to us about that.
No, he absolutely doesn't. And I should add that right now, Senate control for Republicans stands at 52, with that Pennsylvania seat still kind of up in the air, even though Dave McCormick, the Republican, already has a temporary office in the Capitol. Certainly, Republicans are hoping their margins in the Senate look something like closer to 53, because then they can afford more room, especially for some of these controversial cabinet picks like Matt Gaetz that we've been talking to Republicans about all morning. And certainly they have concerns. When you look at the lower chamber, though, right now control stands at 218 for Republicans. That is the exact margin they had to hit to get the majority rule in the House. That doesn't leave them a lot of room, though, and it's why you heard from Speaker Mike Johnson, from Steve Scalise's number 2 yesterday, reacting to Matt Gaetz, the third House Republican that Trump has plucked for his cabinet, saying, please, Mr. President-elect, no more, because certainly they're going to have a hard time passing all of the President-elect's sweeping agenda and not a lot of room for defections if they have just a 2-3 seat majority.
Now, Julie, you remember 2 years ago when it took Congressman Kevin McCarthy 15 ballots, 5 days. We were all, I remember just the breathless reporting around it to win the Speaker's gavel after he faced opposition from his right flank. Do we expect anyone to challenge Johnson when he's up for a formal vote on the House floor in January?
Morgan, I don't think I'll ever forget about that. No matter how hard I try, it will not come out of my head. So certainly all of us are still living with the PTSD of covering that, and Republicans are living with the PTSD of having lived it. And so certainly, despite hearing that maybe some of the rabble-rousers in the conservative House Freedom Caucus might still challenge Johnson, it certainly doesn't seem like that's what's going to happen. Now, again, we're not in the prediction business. Covering Capitol Hill, anything can happen in January. But good news for Johnson is that yesterday, all of his colleagues unanimously elected him as the nominee to get the gavel once again in January, when Congress switches control again, when we have a new Congress, when we have a new administration in the Senate. And so certainly with Trump's support, he has the support to stay on as Speaker.
Yeah, he has the numbers there. Julie Tsirkin. Julie, thanks.